Hello, this is Dave Marshall, and what I'd like to do today is show you how to make the basic block using Inventor. In this video, we're going to use a CAD software system, which stands for Computer-Aided Design. Sometimes I've heard it called Computer-Aided Drawing. Inventor is going to allow us to draw using the computer. The second definition I want to talk about is parallel lines. Parallel lines never intersect, kind of like the yard lines on a football field. We're going to be talking a lot about parallel lines. I'll be using that a lot in this video. And the third thing that we need to worry about today is perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines are lines that are 90 degrees to each other. They don't need to intersect the two lines. They just need to be 90 degrees to one another. Okay, at this point I'm showing you my desktop, and I'm coming over and I'm pointing to the Autodesk Inventor icon. It's got the large capital I on it in gold, like for a Rondequoit. I've double clicked that and I'm going to wait. I don't want to double click it again because it will launch a second application. And this software uses a lot of your computer memory, so we want to make sure that we only click it one time, and we're going to wait. We see here Autodesk Inventor is starting to load. Okay, and now I've come to the first screen on Autodesk Inventor. I'm going to go over to New, and there's two different spots I can get to New from. It doesn't matter which one we pick. So I'm just going to click, and this is going to be a left click on New, and it's going to open up my Create window. And I'm going to go over to Standard IPT. This is the one I'm pointing to right now. Standard IPT stands for Inventor Part. So the .IPT stands for Inventor Part. So again, I've double clicked that. It's going to bring up some graph paper here for me in a second. Okay, there we go. I'm going to come grab the rectangle tool. I'm going to left click and let go and drag across my screen. And then I'm going to left click again, kind of diagonally across from each other, and it's going to create a rectangle. At this point, I'm going to grab my dimension tool, left click on the line, slide down and left click again, and then I'm going to make this dimension 5 inches. Notice by using the rectangle tool, it made my lines perpendicular and parallel to each other. I'm now going to the Sherlock Holmes tool, which looks like a magnifying glass, and it will bring my drawing back in. I'm clicking on my line, left click, dragging over, left click, putting a 2 in there and dropping it. Going to my Home button, which puts my drawing back in isometric view, and clicking Finish Sketch. Now I'm going over to Extrude. Extrude will let me take my shape and make it 3D. So after hitting Extrude, I'm going to hit the back arrow here, making my extrusion go back, and I'm going to change my distance to 3 inches because my block is 3 inches deep, and hit OK. Going to hit my Sherlock Holmes tool again to bring my drawing into the center of the view, which is my magnifying glass, and there we have it. We've completed our basic block shape. 5 inches across, 2 inches tall, and 3 inches deep. Over here I'm looking at the front view, going back to my isometric view, now looking at my top view, and clicking back on the house to go isometric. And I'm going to go over and click on my right side view, and if you see my right side, click back on the house. So I can see all 3 of my views isometrically here, but I could look at them individually too by using the cube.